Hi, it's Dion again, continuing my series of providing tips and insights and perspectives for you as you go about in your fundraising or sales. It's all about creating a culture that attracts money to your organization, and I hope these tips help out. There's certainly been a lot of time in the trenches to help get this insight for you. One thing that you're going to come across, and you probably have already, is that notion when there's somebody a level or two above you who looks you in the eye and basically says, "Go get the money." It doesn't work that way. You know that, but what do you do with that? I remember at one of the universities that I worked at some years ago, the president of the university stood in the doorway of my office red-faced. He was livid that the software that he agreed to buy for the university would not raise the money. He said, "You told me this software would raise money." And I said, "The software enables us to finally track our alumni so we can communicate and engage and then ask for money." "No, I thought the software was going to raise the money." Software doesn't raise money. What he was basically saying is, go get me the money, but don't cause me trouble, don't cause me any extra expense, don't make me have to invest in hiring people, you just go get me the money. And that was without any development officers. It's a people business. Software doesn't do it. But I understood that what he was really saying is, go get me the money. He didn't understand the connection, how the fundraising process works. And a lot of people in organizations don't. A lot of leaders don't. They think you just hire professionals and the money comes in. I've had faculty members. In fact, at the last university, a faculty member came in with an idea. He wanted money for 90 days out, a big event for some high school students. Well, the event was not scheduled with the high schools. Teachers and counselors didn't know about it. It wasn't incorporated into the curriculum for their science and math classes. No spaces had been booked. No budgets had been developed. But it was a great idea, and it was, but not for 90 days out. People will come in to a development officer and say, "Get me $50,000 by next week." I always feel like I wish I could pull out a cigar box and say, "Oh, sorry, I've only got $40,000 this week." It just doesn't work that way. You know that, I know that, other people don't understand it. So when you have those moments where somebody asks for the money, they're basically, and they want it on short term, they're basically saying, "Get me the money, and I don't understand your line of work, so just go do what you do." One of the best things that happens with that, I think, is the opportunity to coach and engage. The faculty member with the science project for high schoolers that I told you about, I ended up taking him to the whiteboard, which is something I do a lot, and showed him how to map this out for the first year, second year, third year, fourth year, and actually build something of significance and of value, not only to the university, but to the community. Walked him right through all the steps. He was very excited. He said, I got to talk to my dean. I'll get back to you in a week. 1 week passed, 2 weeks passed, 3 weeks passed, a month. Never heard back from him. Well, I knew the characters involved well enough to know that what the dean was saying was, I don't want all that process and I don't want all that strategy. Just go get the money. So use those opportunities, though, as coachable moments to help show people how it works, to help show people how it takes time and how they're part of the solution. The neat thing about our work, whether it's in fundraising or sales or anything that draws income to an organization, is that it's not particularly easy, but it can be great fun and great joy. And it's mysterious to a lot of people. In fact, I had a former president as a boss who was stunned that the university had some donors that wanted to give $2 million. It's really not, it's a great gift, but it's not earth-shaking. Some big universities are used to 7- to 8-figure gifts. This would have been one of the largest private gifts for this university, but the president didn't understand how somebody could be so moved and inspired to want to do that. And I reminded him that When you show donors, when you show people the value that matches their own values, when you show them a success that reflects their own values and their picture of success, and you show how you're going to change the world or change the community in ways that are meaningful to the donors, the money will be there. So it's kind of a mystery for people. And the way they cover up their fear of the mystery, the way they cover up their uncertainty of how the process works, is they say, "Go get me the money." Oh, if it were so easy. But it is fun. Learn from the processes. When people bring that question or statement to you, use it as a coachable moment. Use it as a way to help maybe bring them on board in the process. You'll have more fun, they'll learn and grow, and your organization's culture will continue to shift in ways to attract money. You don't have to chase it with a club. Attract money to your organization. Have a great day. Go have some fun. Take care.